to try to have a really productive afternoon this afternoon, and I'm going to do so by time blocking. I've noticed recently whenever I plan my days out completely and I allocate certain time to different tasks, I am way more productive. So I have about 3.5 hours this afternoon that I would like to completely block out and plan out and try and be really productive. I did just purchase a new little time tool. This is a glorified kitchen timer. It's called a Time Cube. I got this off eBay for about $15 and it's probably not worth $15. It's pretty cheap. In fact, it didn't even work when I got it yesterday, but I left it on overnight and when I woke up, it magically started working. So basically what you do is you just turn the side of the time that you want up, the timer will start, and then when the timer finishes, it'll beep like any old timer. And I think it's pretty cute as well. So I'm going to start with a 15-minute lot and I'm going to plan out my afternoon, because if I don't know what I'm doing and I don't plan it out, then I'm not going to be able to achieve anything. So I'm going to take you along this afternoon while I try and make the most of every spare second of time. When it comes to planning, I'm going to be doing two parts. Part digitally, the other part pen and paper. I cannot write notes and thoughts digitally, so I'm doing that on the pen and paper, and then I will be transferring everything into allocated amounts of time into Google Calendar. Google Calendar is the only digital organization system that I like, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I better set my timer. All right, I've done my first task and it feels good. So I've planned out my afternoon and that is in purple for 15 minutes. Then I have half an hour of email admin in orange. Then I have an hour of fashion diary work for my subject at uni in yellow. All of my university stuff is in yellow, so my calendar on Mondays and Fridays has my blocked out time of when I'm in class in yellow. Then in the green, I have some design work for an hour, and then back in the orange, because it's mostly related to YouTube stuff, I have to do some video editing and I've allocated half an hour. So that's my afternoon planned. I'm hoping that it's gonna work. Let's get to it. I've propped myself up on my desk because it's so much more comfortable to sit up here than it is to sit over at the kitchen bench. So I'm gonna get to doing all my admin stuff because I'm quite behind in some of my emails. Okay, that's done. I just missed showing you the timer, but it turns off on its own and it has a little red light that flashes as well. So then I guess once the timer stops, you just do this and it resets and then you can go again. I am gonna get onto some uni work now, so let's do it. While I set up for doing some of my design stuff, which is actually really fun, creative things, and so many of you are always asking me to show you more about my uni stuff, so I'm going to do that right now. Basically, I really like this. I really, really like the whole time blocking method because I am the type of person where I have this underlying stress when I have things to do, and it just, I can feel like it just eating away at my health, like my mental health and my physical health, being that stressed all the time. So I really, really like having this sort of everything blocked out because it means I know that I'm going to achieve everything and there's no worry that I will run out of time. So, of course, when filming, things can get a little bit difficult because you have to keep moving the camera around and I have to stop and I have to talk and everything. So when filming, and if you're a YouTuber or you make videos yourself, just understand that things always run behind and everything takes a lot longer because you're always working and filming at the same time. So that I just have to accept and be okay with, which I'm fine with. But yeah, it's just, I feel so much better and I feel like I am a lot less stressed knowing I have allocated time to actually get everything done, and I should be getting everything done. This semester I am only doing 2 subjects. Neither of them are sewing subjects, which is fine. It should be giving me a little bit of a break. However, the one subject that I am working on today is a fashion design subject, and all of my friends say that this is the hardest, most intense workload, and I'm a little bit concerned. So what I'm working on at the moment is a journal, like a design journal. We had to pick an object. I've gone with balloons and I took lots of photos. I've done lots of drawing, mind maps, and I'm starting my journal. My teacher wants another 10 of these pages. So one side is 10, so I need to do 5 double-sided pages and I've got 1.5. And then he also wants another 5 pages, 5 single-sided pages of secondary research, so researching things that is not my work. Like all of this is my work. I did all of this. I took all these photos. I did all these drawings. So it's primary research. Now I have to do secondary research, and I don't know, like it's a lot of work, but I figure if I give myself an hour every day or every other day, I should be able to stay on top of this class. I think I'm going to really enjoy this class though, because I love like the scrapbooking element and the cutting and the pasting and the painting and all the creative stuff. So I'm gonna spend an hour and get like well into this. I'm a little bit stuck because they really want book research. So this is my own research, but they really want you to not only use websites, but actually use books from the library. So I think I'm going to leave a page here to research some information about circles and geometry, but I'm not sure if I should just leave one or if I should leave two. I think I might just leave two, and then that counts for 2 pages. And then right now I can get in and paint and be creative and draw stuff. I almost forgot my time cue, so 60 minutes, 1 hour, let's do this. I've been going for about half an hour, and I do need to use this hour to do cleanup time because I dipped quite a few things into paint, but I've completed 2 pages, so I've done 5 pages. I just need to do another 5 before Monday. So yeah, there's not much more I can really do actually because I use paint and the paint has to dry. I haven't even finished writing in all the headings. I'm going to put a bit of a heading up here, another one up here, and a bit more information. But basically I'm just playing around with shape and texture, hand-drawn circles versus actual round things that I've dipped in paint. But it's given me a little idea of how I want to develop everything, and so far I feel like it's going well. I just hope the teacher likes it. I have about 13 minutes left, and I'm just going to pack up the rest of this bench top because there's not much I can do when paint doesn't dry very quickly. So at least I've done this though, because the teachers really want us to use heaps of different mediums. So painting, watercolors, crayons, textures, everything, you name it. They want sand in the book. I don't know. They just want to see everything. And so at least I can say I've done the painting part, which does take time to dry. So I'm going to leave that to dry, and I'll be able to pick it up and do a little bit more tomorrow. I'm gonna clean off the bench, and then I'm gonna take the last little bit of this block hour and just reply to some text messages. I think Dan and Rachel are messaging me. So I'll do that, and then I can go ahead and get into the next hour I have blocked off. On to the next hour, and I am doing some Illustrator work this afternoon. I have been meaning to allocate time for this for so long, and I really should be doing some of this every single day, and I never do. So it's nice to actually have some time set aside to do it. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna take my laptop and prop myself up on the couch because I'll just be way more comfortable when I am designing. To my desk. I'm now down to the last half an hour and the task that I need to do, which is editing some YouTube videos. So I just have to finish off one video, and I've decided to give myself half an hour to do so. So let's get to it. done everything that I wanted to do this afternoon and it feels amazing. I seriously want to time block every single one of my days like this because I got so much done, and I got things done that I never ever normally allocate time for. If you're studying, having a certain amount of time every single day for your assessments is incredible. I am so not behind, and I hope to not be behind at all this entire semester. And if you're looking at trying to add things into your life that you never seem to make time for, oh my gosh, it's incredible. And I absolutely love this little timer. I'm so glad that I got it, even though it was maybe a little bit overpriced. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but just Google search cube timer or timer cube or something and you'll be able to find it. I really liked this. They do recommend that you use something like this because if you're using the timer on your phone, it's really easy to jump from the clock app into, say, Instagram or Facebook and things that are really distracting. Plus, this looks pretty cute, but I am just so happy. I feel so productive. I feel like really light. I don't feel stressed, and I feel really motivated as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this afternoon of time management, time blocking, and being productive with me. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of these videos where I do take you through a certain chunk of my day where I am ticking things off my to-do list and trying to get as much done in a certain amount of time. So I hope you've enjoyed. Up the top here, you can check out my last video. Down the bottom, I'll leave a link to another one of my videos, and I will see you in the next one.